Foxes have captivated humans for centuries. Featured in myths, folklore, and even fairy tales, they're often portrayed as clever tricksters. But what's the real story behind these charismatic creatures? Foxes are great nighttime predators. Their eyes are specially adapted to be able to see in the dark. Behind the light-sensitive cells lies another layer called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light back through the eye. This doubles the intensity of what the fox can see, making them excellent at catching prey. Foxes can make different sounds. If you've ever heard those scream-like howls, you will probably know the type of sounds we are talking about. Foxes can make a variation of screams, barks, and howls that can range from high-pitched tones to lower tones to communicate different things. Foxes make use of the Earth's magnetic field to hunt. Researchers have found that foxes are the first animals in the world to use the Earth's magnetic fields to judge the distance and direction of their prey. They can use this to their advantage when hunting for small animals located in high grass. People used to fear foxes, but they are actually considered friendly animals. Most fox species are known to be friendly, curious, and playful, whilst amongst other foxes and animals. There is also a long history of foxes playing with humans and bonding with them too. Foxes have been known to play with balls and will often take them from golf courses and gardens. Baby foxes are unable to see, walk, or thermoregulate when they are born. Mothers will typically nurse their cubs for the first 2 months of their lives until they develop these functions. Meanwhile, the male fox will go out and hunt for the family. The mother stays with the cubs in the den for around 3 weeks before the cubs venture out with their mother for the first time. Foxes don't just live in rural areas, they also live in cities. This is due to the wide availability of food and shelter in towns or cities. Urban foxes tend to dig their dens in the earth underneath bushes or garden sheds. Some also dig underneath tree roots and railway embankments. Foxes have a very varied diet. They are expert hunters, catching rabbits, rodents, birds, frogs, and earthworms. But they aren't carnivores. They are actually omnivores as they dine on berries and fruit too. If you are thinking of feeding your garden foxes, Wild Things fox and badger food is specially formulated to contain all the nutrients a fox needs. Foxes have impeccable hearing. Researchers found that foxes have excellent low-frequency hearing. They can hear a watch ticking from 36 meters away and even hear rodents digging underground. Their average lifespan in the wild is 1-3 years, but they also have threats too, like hunting, disease, predation, and competition. Although there are many types of foxes present on Earth, the red and gray foxes are common. Red foxes can be red, gray, black, or even white. However, they're most commonly red. Some key identifiers of a red fox are its black legs, black-tipped ears, white-tipped tail, and dog-like face. They can grow up to 20 inches in height and weigh up to 35 pounds as an adult. Gray foxes can also be different colors, such as red, gray, or brown. The gray fox has a black-tipped tail and a dark stripe down its back. It also has a more cat-like face than the red fox. Gray foxes are much smaller than red foxes too. As an adult, they are typically 2 feet in length and weigh less than 9 pounds. Depending on the type, foxes can run between 30 to 45 miles per hour. For instance, a gray fox can run at a top speed of about 42 miles per hour. Red foxes run at about 30 miles per hour at their fastest speed. Their speed allows them to catch their prey with ease. The fox is well known out there in popular culture. In many stories, they are said to be evil forces that work with the supernatural. The fact that the fox is fast, swift, and comes out at night plays a vital role in these early stories. In other cultures, the fox is a symbol of strength, power, and speed. That is why it is often celebrated in paintings and ceremonial rituals. There are many organizations which are working to save these beautiful creatures. Now it is also our duty to save these wildlife creatures.